If you want a luxurious show of hydrangea blooms this season, wait for it. Wait for it. I'll show you the care that you need to do now in order to get the show that you're looking for. We're going to prune and then we're going to fertilize. Maybe even add a bed of mulch. It depends on how much time we have. I have several hydrangeas on my property, and what we're going to do, each one requires a different care, and I'll show you one that I may prune down very low, and then I'll show you another one that won't get touched at all. We'll just remove the old, spent, dead blooms. Let's get to it. We have these quick fire hydrangeas, so they bloom off of old and new wood. So I'm going to go in and start pruning these up. That you may have overwintered inside, like this one, you want to do this, apply the same technique, but since this one has already started to leaf out, I'm not going to actually go in and give this a very hard cut. What I'm going to do on this one, I'm going to take it down, I'm going to follow it, and then just cut this off like here. And then of course remove any old dead spent blooms like this. So when you hear people talking about you follow it down to a leaf node, what happens is when you follow it down to that, this is what you get from that. So essentially when you're cutting like this, you're making that cut there, and you can go in a little bit closer. This is where the leaves will sprout out once the tree wakes up out of dormancy. So let me show you on one that's actually not waking up quite yet. So it might not be as awoke as the other one, but what you would do is you would just follow it down, and then I'm going to cut this here. Or when you say you see a pair of leaf nodes or leaf nodes, you see that right there? Can you see that? See how it's already starting to bud up and swell? That's how you know that it actually... Same thing here. What you want to go in and do is you can do, if you don't see any buds swelling out. So this is a standard right here. But you see on this standard, I have buds that's already budding out and I can see. This one is a little bit behind the curve. I can see some of them swelling out, but if you want to check for proof of life, what you can do is you want to take your pruners. Okay, so in order to check for signs of life, what you can do is you can go down and you can just lightly scrape, and then you'll be able to see there. You can see how it's green. Let me show you how we're going to prune this other type. So for this type of hydrangea, this blooms off of old wood. So I do not trim this back. The only thing I do is I just prune it here. I don't prune it back. I let this one kind of does what it's going to do. And I'm not going to fertilize this one either. Thank you guys for watching as I pruned my hydrangeas. We didn't get a chance to go ahead and fertilize because it got dark. I got quite a bit of hydrangeas on my property, so it took me longer than what I expected. But thank you for watching, and as always, I'll be showing you pictures later.